Across forests, mountains, farmlands, and even the edges of hot deserts, lives one of the most adaptable animals on the planet. Smart, quiet, quick, and surprisingly emotional. This is the red fox, a creature that doesn't just survive the world, it learns how to outsmart it. The real home of the red fox. The red fox is not a typical desert animal. Its true home is the forest. Dense trees, green bushes, cool shadows. This is where the red fox feels safest. But here's the part most people don't know. The red fox is a world traveler. It can adapt to almost any environment. That is why, in the Middle East, Central Asia, and parts of North Africa, you can even find red foxes living near the edges of deserts. Not deep inside the empty sand, but on the borders, where small bushes, rocks, and shade exist. This is what makes the red fox special. Where other animals struggle, the fox simply adapts. The red fox's body is like nature's engineering masterpiece. In forests, its red coat blends perfectly with leaves, silent paws hide its steps, sharp hearing helps it locate prey under thick grass. Near deserts, its fur reflects sunlight, it avoids extreme heat, it becomes active at sunrise, sunset, and night. In cold areas, its fur becomes thicker, its tail turns into a warm blanket, it curls into a ball to stay warm. Few animals on Earth handle heat and cold this well. What the red fox eats. The red fox is an expert hunter, and a clever one. In forests it eats rabbits, mice, squirrels, berries, birds, insects, fruits, eggs. Near desert edges, the diet changes. Lizards, insects, rodents, insects, under sand dates and wild fruits, and sometimes leftovers from human camps. It listens, waits, and then strikes with incredible accuracy. Its famous hunting move, jumping high into the air and landing on prey, is one of the most iconic moments in wildlife. What hunts the red fox? Even though it's smart, the fox still has enemies. In forests, wolves, eagles, large owls, coyotes. Near deserts, eagles, desert wolves, caracoles. But the red fox has an advantage: its brain. It hears sounds from far away, smells danger in the air, and escapes using unpredictable zigzag movements. Its speed isn't its greatest power. Its intelligence is. Sleeping habits. Unlike many predators, the red fox is not a heavy sleeper. It usually sleeps 4 to 6 hours, often under bushes, behind rocks, inside short burrows, or curled up under trees. Its tail covers its nose to protect it from cold air. Even while sleeping, its ears stay alert. One tiny sound, and the fox wakes instantly. Survival never sleeps. Social life and family. Although foxes often live alone, they become surprisingly emotional during family season. A mother fox can raise 3 to 6 cubs. She teaches them how to hunt, how to hide, how to recognize danger, and how to survive harsh environments. The father fox brings food, stands guard, and protects the family from predators. Baby foxes are playful, curious, and full of energy. But the world they grow up in is tough. Within months, they must learn the rules of life. Are red foxes friendly with humans? People often ask, are foxes dangerous? Can they be pets? The truth is, foxes are curious, not aggressive. They like watching humans from a distance, but they don't trust easily. They are not naturally harmful, but they prefer staying wild. Can a red fox be kept as a pet? Not really. Domesticated foxes exist, but true wild red foxes are unpredictable, extremely active, always alert, and need huge open space. A fox is a part of nature, not a house. Why the red fox is considered smart. The red fox is often compared to dogs, but it behaves more like a cat, silent, strategic, and precise. It can remember food locations for months, create multiple escape routes, and even trick predators by circling back over its own tracks. No matter where you place a red fox, forest, mountain, farmland, or the edge of a desert, it will always find a way to survive. This intelligence makes it one of the most successful wild mammals on Earth. Final message. The silent genius of nature, the red fox doesn't rule the forest with strength, and it doesn't dominate the desert with size. It survives with something far more powerful, its mind. Smart, observant, patient, and endlessly adaptable. Whether in deep green forests or at the golden edge of a desert, the red fox shows us one truth. You don't need to be the biggest to be the king.